Hello everybody, I'm Anat, a traveling yogi here in the city of Tirana in my very nice rented apartment. I couldn't ask for a nicer background for this. And I would like to welcome you to another mini video that might help you on your yoga journey. One of the most common aches in yoga classes are being on our hands all the time. In plank, in chaturanga, there is a lot of pressure that is all focused on our wrists of our hands, and if you're doing arm balances and more advanced poses as well, you really need to take care of this area and strengthen it so you will be able to carry your own weight upon it. Now, I have injured my left wrist recently. I didn't do anything fancy. I held a very big pot in a funky way. Doing this with a lot of weight on it wasn't that good. A good reminder to use proper alignment in day-to-day life and not just yoga class. But because of my injury, I had a lot of difficulty staying on plank, and I never experienced that much difficulty before. So I went around and asked a bunch of my colleagues and my friends for their favorite wrist strengthening exercises, and after a week of me doing them, I could really feel the difference. And I would like to share those with you right now so you can also work on your wrists and be rid of the pain associated with staying on your hands. The routine I'm doing lately is 3 rounds of the same exercise, and in between them I'm doing a little bit more of hand motion that really helps you strengthen this area right here, and also all sorts of little muscles and tendons. So it's very, very good for all this area. So let's get started. The first exercise is going to be with us standing in tabletop. I'm going to do the first one facing you. We're going to stand shoulders above our fists. We're gonna make sure our fingers are closed all the way. And then when we are ready, we're going to gently peel our hands to the back and go back up, and we're going to do 10 of those. So it's not about the speed, it's about the quality. Try to make sure your shoulders are staying above the hands, even though it's quite difficult when you do it while you move. And make sure you have nice fluid motion, and you touch the back of the hand to the mat. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Next one we're going to do with palms to the mat, shoulders again above the wrist. And in this one, the more we bring our knees in, the less of the pressure we're going to feel, and the further away we take it, even all the way to plank, the more pressure we're going to feel. So I'm going to stand in my tabletop, and we're going to press our second and middle fingers into the mat and peel the hands above the mat, shoulders above the wrists. And going down, and we're going to do 10 of those as well. Let's do it again. And down. Up, peel the hands, shoulders stay above the hands, and down. This is the 4th one. Kind of reminding myself too. Let's go, 5. All right, I'm going to take my knees a little bit further back. Okay, create a little bit more of a challenge. That's changed a lot. Woo, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good job. The next exercises are going to be some fist bumps, sort of. We're going to take our hands to the front. We're going to create a fist and then open the hands as much as we can. We're going to do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms to the ground again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Palms to the outside and again. 1, 2. You see the repetition? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm feeling it now. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And fingers to the ground. 10. Last ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So now I'm going to take a little bit of a break, get my wrist and all those muscles a little bit time to settle before we're going to do our next set. And in between them, another fist exercise. So I want you to make sure when you're doing all those different exercises, you don't compromise the shape of your body and just focus on this exercise. For example, when we're doing the fist bumps, I don't want you to lean your chest forwards and all the way back, and shoulders don't need to reach all the way forward. You need to be in their joint place. So make sure that even though you do those exercises, you don't compromise your shape and you don't create more pressure and stress to other parts of your body. So, ready to round 2? Let's go. Fists to the mat, knees under the hips. Let's do 10 of those. 1. Really nice, smooth movement. Quality over quantity. Make sure your fingers are staying close inside your fist. Really like this one. And depending on where you are in your practice, you might want to do less repetition of each exercise, 2 more, or maybe do more reps. The point is, don't go somewhere that will make you hurt. This is all about strengthening. So figure your limits and don't go overboard. Let's do 10 raises. Here we go. 1. Pressing through the second and middle fingers. 2. The index finger and the middle finger. 3. Shoulders stay above the wrist as we raise up. You might need to push your shoulders a little bit forward when we do it. 5 more. Make sure your belly is engaged. I don't want to see this or this. Core engaged. Last one. Good job. And now we are on to our next hands exercise. This one is a little bit more funky. We're going to take our hands. I'm going to show you the front one first. We're going to take the fingers from this closed position into halfway and then up, like half straightening our fingers and then extending the fingers out. So we have closed, halfway, half fingers, and then straight up. It's really weird, the phrases I chose for this, but if it works, it works. So let's do just 5 of those on each side. We're gonna start with our hands facing each other. 5 only, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your core engaged. To up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Fingers to the ground. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last one. 5. Great job. Again, we're gonna let the hands relax for a little bit, and then we're going to do the last round of the exercise on our fist, hitting all the way to the mat, and then the hand raises, and then we're done. I'm gonna get ready on my mat. And let's do last 10, a lot of quality. Let's go. 1 and 2, 3. Make sure the movement comes from your hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Nice. Last move, hand raises. Let's go. 1, shoulders above the wrist. 2, 3, 4. Make sure the movement comes from your fingers, pushing the mat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're done. Good job, everybody. Make sure that if you need to, you do a little bit of hand stretches, taking the hand, fingers to the ground, pushing from the back of the hand, and then on the other side, pushing from the fingers, creating pressure and release. Let's do the other side. Hand to the palm of the hand, fingers to the ground. Do the other side. Hand to the fingers and pushing, creating relief. You can take your hands, back of the hand, up against each other and push them to each other and towards the ceiling. And the same thing with the palms of the hand against each other, then pushing the hands down. Make sure the edge of the palms are sticking to each other, not drifting apart. And that's it. I hope these exercises will help you strengthen your wrists so you'll be able to do more on your yoga journey. Remember to pace yourself and take the exercise and make them work for you, not you work for them. If you need to do less repetition each time, if you want to do less reps, if you want to increase the difficulty, or maybe taking it a little bit slower, work from the state that you are in and then Slowly work your way up as you feel your hands and wrists getting stronger. Have a beautiful day.